Hello. Welcome to another crazy walk stream. We're back in Wars Nightfall. And yeah, let's load into this character. So in the previous one, we found Koss again, and that was about it. I didn't really have a lot of time last time to actually make a lot of progress. So we did open up the next mission, Venta Cemetery. Yeah, between last stream and this stream, I actually explored Marga Coast, unlocked Nundu Bay and Dajka Inlet as outposts. I guess this is a special icon because it's like a challenge mission or a bonus mission, challenge mission I think it's called, where you can kind of do a bunch of stuff where you just gets like scored on depending on how fast you beat it or how much people you kill or how many objectives you complete, and you actually get a reward where you could give a different outfit to, or a different armor set, kind of sorta like a different skin for your heroes, but I haven't done it yet, so all my heroes are still wearing their default set. I didn't really do much in the Istani area. I was really curious what kind of bosses was here, and there was a necromancer boss in Arkjok Ward, in like this little green area here, but I didn't have a capture signet on me. But it is gonna be a new elite skill, it looks like, so at some point I'm gonna go back there and capture it for my necromancer, but not today. Yeah, so today I feel like I should probably focus on doing this mission, and I really want to do like some of these other quests that's like really relevant to what we're doing right now, or kind of like the story of how we're trying to rebuild our army. We're in Venta Cemetery. The whole point is we're trying to find a route and a safe passage to ship our like injured and unable to fight Sunspear people, Sunspear army warriors, back to Istan so they can like recover while we kind of rebuild. Well, not really rebuild, I guess. We're trying to build a foothold here in the Sunspear Sanctuary, and we want to like get strong, get our allies, and get our tactics and strategies and everything, and maybe even make allies in this area if we can. And see if we can do anything about the Kournans from there. But yeah, one of the things I really like about this is that the Kournan quest, the command post and stuff, is like relevant to the main story, like more relevant to the main story than a lot of the quests in the previous campaigns, like in Tyria or Cantha. A lot of the side quests kind of just gives you a little bit of a flavor of some of the culture and happenings in the area, but it's not like directly involved. Like, technically speaking, us doing this is helping us build an army in order to fight back. But really what we get rewarded for by doing some of these quests is that we just get more convenience because we get to build our command post to have more like merchants and skill trainers and maybe profession changers and stuff, so we get like a lot of access to convenience in one spot if we were to do it, which, you know, kind of plays into the whole like idea that we're getting stronger, we're regrouping, we're building allies, we have a base of operation and everything, and we're working towards like getting strong enough to fight back. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do first. Probably Venta Cemetery first, right? We'll do Venta Cemetery first, and then we'll do the command post. I wonder where that would lead. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of my characters here, I guess I can repopulate my party here. A lot of them are level 20. Actually, all of them are level 20. Oh, okay. Let's add all the usual suspects here. Bakura, Dunkoro. Actually, let's do Talcora, Dunkoro, Yes, or our healers for the most part. Actually, Dunkoro's not really a healer. He can clear hexes, but he actually does damage. So, Koss. Not Acolyte Jin. Zenmai. Funny. Are they all good to go? So yeah, since they're all level 20 now, I think it's probably good. Like, I can open myself up into using some of my mercenary heroes instead, just to kind of make it whatever I feel like is most fun is usually what I go for. And right now, like Zenmai, I don't really feel like she really helps too much. A lot of times she goes in and can potentially aggro more than we would like. So I kind of want to get rid of Zenmai, and she's not really that part of the story, that involved with the story either. The main like cast is really like Koss, Dunkoro, Talcora, and Milani. And like, yeah, Olias isn't really part of the story all too much, and Acolyte Jin isn't part of the story. It's just that at the time, I feel like the devs just wanted to give you access to more heroes, just in case like maybe you're a monk or something, and having 3 monks on the team is kind of weird. So maybe you want to swap one of them out for like a ranger or something. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is probably get rid of Milani, get rid of Zenmai. I will add Heroic Ewok as our incoming and fallback person. And it will be nice to put Mystic Ewok, a ritualist, on the team, and then it'll kind of make Talcora kind of useless, but I think I'm gonna keep Talcora and Dunkoro just so it's kind of like relevant to the story. But the very last person probably best to be the Mesmer here. Yeah, that's probably best since we don't really have much interrupt, or I guess mass interrupt. Acolyte Jin can interrupt one person at a time, like whoever she targets, but Scar Jojo can interrupt like people and the people close to them. So that's very useful. I think this mission coming up requires Koss, so I think normally I would probably gone rid of Koss too, because he's like a melee character, and like I said about Zenmai going in and aggroing too much potentially, Koss does the same. But I don't know, Koss is also part of the main story, so I'm kind of beside myself with that one. But since this next mission requires us to have Koss, I guess we're just gonna keep him on the team. Okay, let's do this. I haven't really changed my build all too much. I don't think I've changed builds all too much at all during this, so everything should be okay. Is there anything else I did between last stream and this stream? I think it's just exploration and leveling up my guys. But I actually was pretty surprised how quickly these guys leveled up. I was thinking like, oh, maybe I should play until we get our next hero and save all the quest reward experience and stuff from these quests, these Kournan quests, to help level up that character. But I'm like not worried now. Like I'll just like try and explore like Sunward Marshes or something with that character, and I probably will be able to level that character up really quickly on my own time. So yeah, the one big thing I didn't anticipate, I guess, and I didn't really know, was that the bounties you get in these areas double the amount of experience you get. So since I was exploring and also kind of finding the mobs that I have bounties for, I was like gaining a lot of experience and like this promotion point. So I'm like already Sunspear General, and I'm like more than halfway through Sunspear General. And I think once I get past this, once I become Castellan, I think this area makes it so that I can't actually talk to the priests here, kind of like how we couldn't talk to some of the priests in this area to get the bounty when we're too high level. They're like, oh, you're too good for this place. You should do like more crazier things than have to deal with like weak bugs or something. I think that same thing will happen here. So yeah. Okay. I am going to actually probably pull up the mission on a separate browser here right now, so I can kind of refer to it. But I believe this mission is pretty straightforward, so I don't know if I really need to refer to it all too much. It's like you just like go around killing people for the bonus, and there's like a specific route you need to do, but it shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Just on a separate browser trying to move it to a good spot on the screen where it's not covering up other stuff. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Things should be good. Dang. Sometimes I'm like, should I get like a third screen? But I think that would like make my graphics card. Everything's running on the same computer right now, so I don't want to overload it with too many things to think about, especially... Oh, I guess this game is pretty old, so maybe it's not too process intensive. But if I'm playing like Black Myth Wukong or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or something, I think it would probably struggle to kind of keep track of everything. Maybe even overheat. Okay, let's talk to Rolgis, and we will head right in. Well, it looks like we're at it again, eh? We need to evacuate the wounded. I finally figured out how to disarm those blasted sentry traps. When you and Koss are ready, we can get these folks back to Istan. I had Nirashi make a map of the area. Here, let me show you the locations, okay? Venta Cemetery. So yeah, one of the things that happens here, oh wow. I believe we're escorting these guys actually, and they're all monks. So maybe I didn't really need all these healers here. But yeah, we are... this was Venta Cemetery, I guess. The outpost, and yeah, we gotta move... We essentially, if we want to do the bonus, we gotta go to each one of these guard posts and kill everyone there before the time runs out. Otherwise, this garrison in the middle would siege us. And yeah, the bonus is to kill every single, like disable every single one of these before going to Margaret the Sly. But if you really want to just like speed run this mission, you can literally just like hug the top wall and then go down. And you probably don't have to fight anyone. You can make it so that you can do a no-kill run for this mission if you really want to. But since I'm here for the rewards and stuff, and there's like experience and skill points and gold to be had for doing bonuses, I'm gonna do the bonus. Alright, roll just what you got for us. Do you wish to learn to disarm sentry trap skills? I'm the only one here, so I'm the only one who can learn this. Yes, the more skills at our disposal, the better our chances of success. So I honestly don't think I really need Order of Pain since I got rid of Milani and Zenmai in favor. I guess Heroic Earwalk is still physical damage, but I got rid of a physical damage for casters, so this is like less effective because of that. So maybe, yeah, this is probably the best one to temporarily remove for Sentry Trap. I think one of the things they started doing in Guild Wars 2 is whenever there's like an instance out in like a dungeon or whatever, and you need to do a special thing, they just give you a special action button that appears, which is like a lot of quality of life because you get to keep your build intact. But yeah, so they tell you to go up to this thing before this thing runs out. You use the skill, it disables it, so you can move on. Be careful out there. I guess he says the situation got a bit more interesting. Our Kournan friends thought we might be coming this way, and they were kind enough to leave sentry traps in our path. Talk to me when you're ready to learn how to disable one of these things. To disable a sentry trap, first you must approach it. It will activate, and you'll have a short window of time to shut it down using the disable sentry trap skill. Be careful out there. Alright, we'll go to our first sentry. Kill everyone. I hope I have the DPS to do this, actually. The last time I did this, I was on my rigged, like, Paragon, and we just, like, steamrolled everyone. But I am using characters that don't have, like, runes and stuff. And, they have mediocre builds. Ooh, that was nice. That was a nice explosion there. Necrosis did nothing there because I forgot to cast like a Expert. Alright, so kill all the guards and guard posts. Oh, I should go to this one, shouldn't I? Before they... Wait, kill all the guards at the guard post before they sound an alert and blow your cover. Disarm the sentry traps before they discharge. Bonus, neutralize all guard posts. 1 out of 12 guard posts neutralized. Okay. We'll move on to the next one. Actually, it's this way. Alright. Go for the priest, probably, is probably best. Go for the priest. Yeah, we are under attack! I wonder if that's actually a shout that gives them, like, ups. Or is it just, like, a thing that you kind of bring flavor into this fight? Can we do it? Nice. I once again used my post without actually having it do anything. Okay, even though all these Sunspear evacuees are monks, it looks like they can chunk us really quickly if they all hit us at the same time. So we do have to be careful. Actually, what happens if these evacuees all die? There's no, like, mission thing telling me, like, I need to, like, keep these guys alive. Ooh, look at the hand. We're all too clumped up together. We all get hit by the same AoE. Nice. Probably up this way to this one. We just turn around. Let me just, like, hide behind this rock. So the bowmans can't hit. Hear me! Says Koss with nobody around. You're supposed to use that when you're at the enemy. I guess they're within earshot, right? So maybe they still pass. I'm being attacked. Nice. Boss sight. These Sunspear evacuees are like, fuck you, fucking natural spirit, nature spirit. Or nature ritual. Right. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Oh man, these guys got the high ground. There's a sentry trap over there. Go for the spotter. I don't know, the sentry trap's about to deploy. I don't think the sentry trap actually does a whole lot. So even if you don't disable it in time, it's like kind of a whatever. I think it's like an annoying thing more than anything. I don't think it, like, knocks you down. If it knocks you down, I can understand that it's, like, super mean. Ooh, the sound there sounded funny. Sound looks like an audio bug. Go for the scribe or the oppressor. Oppressor, I think, is the necromancer, but the scribe is, like, I think an elementalist or maybe an elementalist mesmer mix. Which I think the scribe is what's doing, like, damage to us. But there's no priest, so they don't really have to heal it. Yeah, look, it's meaty here. I can't believe my mesmer wasn't able to interrupt that. Meaty here. Guard post alert meaty. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's get rid of this too. Yeah. I do remember at some point, like, a little further down, it says, like, this place got alerted to you, but it's kind of like a fake out for some reason. I don't know if it's a bug or something, but, like, technically you didn't alert it. And it's just, like, freaks you out. We'll have to see if that happens in this run. Bribe. That meteor. Oop, wrong button. What are you doing, Koss? Are you stuck on that guard post or something? I think Koss might have, like, hacked into this and then couldn't get around. Like, I'm holding W right now and the character isn't, like, he's, like, stuck, so I think that's exactly what happened to Koss. So the next tower is right there, we can see it, but I think we could probably avoid this group. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, these guys still has it. Go for the priest. Ow. Nice. First guy. Nice. To the limit. See what happens when we go for the oppressor first. I kind of want to put her on the scribe just so she would interrupt that meteor that the scribe would use right off the bat. I think it worked. Like just specifically micromanaging my mesmer to target their scribe. Because I did feel a knockdown there. And I was targeting the necromancer, the oppressor. So I didn't actually see if the scribe actually did that ability or not. Lots of bowmen here. There's a sentry trap here. It would have been better to go this way. Maybe it's better to go this way. Yeah, that's the fortress in the middle that we need to be careful of. If we get too close to it too, they detect us and also like start sieging us and we get like wrecked really quickly. Ow, ow, yow, 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 ow. Master of Magic. Dang, the scribe's got Master of Magic ability. What happened to these evacuees? Did they get stuck somewhere? Alright, that's half of the guard posts. I'm kind of worried about these three guys. Where are they? I'm gonna go grab them. I'm gonna go back this way I came and see if I can catch up with them, or they can catch up with us. I think they're pathing. Wait, what? Oh, there's one. Is he gonna get the aggro of those guys? So there's one. Where are the other two? Hey, where do your friends go? Are they like out making out somewhere? They found that we cleared this like area and they're like, hey, there's nobody here. Let's make out. That's exactly what they're doing. Guys, it's not the time for that. They got stuck on the guard post that I was talking about earlier. Alright, no more makeout. Makeout time is over. Evacuation time. Oh, oh, they have a... Oh, they don't. They didn't have a spotter. I guess we just normally... We got their aggro like the normal way. Oh well. That was alright. I honestly don't think it would have been a problem to just leave all those evacuees. I don't think it's actually like an objective to bring all of them to the end of the mission. They're just there for some reason, for flavor more than anything. I think here, like a lot of people will be tempted to just go this way and go to this one. But if you go up this little ramp here to get to this guard post, you will get into the aggro range of the garrison in the middle, and you will get detected, and then that'll be the end of your run. So you gotta go a little bit around, just a little bit. Nice. Oh, I was really far from that, and I was still able to hit it. I'm really afraid, like, these guys would, like, come from behind and hit me. Like, they would just patrol into me from behind. I'm keeping an eye on two that are close behind. There's a bunch of group up there as well. No. Don't you guys want to come down this way? Alright, let's actually pull them this way. You guys want to come this way? Fort Varash! A 500 gold bounty on each of their heads. Don't let the... They actually say stuff. Let's get rid of these guys. I'm surprised they're not coming to get me. Did they just go like, I don't get paid enough to fight Sunspears. I'll just make a report that the Sunspears got away. Those dastardly Sunspears and their quick legs. Our bows and arrows are not able to reach them. I'm surprised. Yeah, these guys are just like hanging about. They just don't care. Oh wait, there's one really far one, like over here. I might have to double back, actually. Might actually have to double back. Yeah. Oh, Koss, go. Koss is coming back. Hey, Koss, how are you doing? Oh, he's going for this guard. I guess I was targeting that guard too, so he copied my target. Get him, Koss, get him. Okay. I guess we'll go up here and then we'll come back down. Oh, that's a lone sentry trap. I guess the moment this UI appears, you're close enough to use the disarm trap on it. That's what it seems like. Ooh, that's a nice color. Are all the meters here different color? Oh boy. We really got chunks with it. Nice. Disarm! There's nothing to disarm. Alright, I guess we have to go back this way. Margaret the Sly is right there. You're like, hold on, Margaret the Sly. We gotta do all the rest of these outposts. And she's like, as long as you're paying me, I guess I'll wait. Apparently we're paying Margaret the Sly to be there. Help us. Yeah. This one doesn't even have a commander. Can I hit the sentry trap? No, I'm too far away, so... I guess if the UI appears, not necessarily close enough. I guess go this way. Ooh, there's some green here. This desert, very nice. The Kournan monks have the only hex remover and can't be used on itself. Take those out first. Kournan monks? You're talking about the priests, right? The Kournan priests. They have like... I forgot what it's called. They have like a protection like thing. Protection elite. I put you on screen. Put chat on screen. Yes. Would you go for the seers first or the oppressors first? I feel like bowmen, they don't really do all too much. They're not really that big of a threat DPS wise, but the seers and the oppressors seems to, at least the seers do a lot of DPS, and the oppressor seems to like rip enchantments. So I don't know. I personally went for the seers first, since the DPS is what actually kills us, whereas we don't really have a lot of enchantments to really worry about in this group. But I can like think of a scenario where maybe there's a lot of classes that rely on enchantments and stuff, so maybe the oppressor might be better to take out first. All right, the next one. Okay, there's only two more. commander. Scribe. I do? The meteor. Okay, the meteor got interrupted right away. What? Oops, I got interrupted. I guess all these bow people all have like distraction shot or savage shot or something. Is it savage shot that interrupts? Yeah, savage shot. Monks, then Ellie's mesmers. Okay. So scribes, so monks and then scribe. The scribe, right? The priests and then the scribes. I don't think they have any mesmers on their in their lineup right now. I don't remember exactly what they were called. But the oppressors, I believe, are necromancers. And yeah, bowmen is just rangers. But yeah. Don't need to worry about mesmers. Mesmers are so annoying to deal with. When we do start fighting like Varish's demonic forces, there is like a lot of mesmers to fight against. And man, they just interrupt you so much. It's like really annoying. What? Where's the commander? What post disabled? Do I really need to disable that sentry shroud? I don't think it really matters. But I believe I did all the that's all for the bonus. So yay! Yay! All we need to do is make it to this lady right here, and that's all. A lot of quality of life having a paragon on the team with incoming and fallback. Just to like increase the movement speed. Oops. Mantra resolve counters interrupts. That's the stance, right? The mesmer stance. I guess that will be useful to put like on Dunkoro or something, so they don't get interrupted. I guess I can go like secondary mesmer and also put points into, is it inspiration? With all the stances. And we just need to get past these guys here. Phalanx. Phalanx, I believe, are paragons. So they're still. Oh, is the seer? Is a seer the? Let's see what kind of skills seers use. Actually, just deal with this guy right here. Yeah, throw all your orbs at that thing. Freaking Dunkoro uses Ray of Judgment on just like a random spirit. Seer. Yeah, the seer is the okay. Ooh, ooh. We go for the scribe first still. Then we'll go for the seer next. Oh, the interrupts. The bowmen. Okay. The seers are the mesmers. Handy to know the targeting order. Koss was thinking about it for a second. It's kind of tiny on the screen, but I don't know if you will see that. Oh, he's just standing there. Koss, what are you doing, Koss? Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's the kind of the thing that makes me not want to use Koss, is that the AI behavior for melee characters can kind of like get stuck in situations like that. And yeah, it's not really that fun. I guess it's funny to show it off. $500 gold bounty on each of their heads as he's dying. Don't forget to crap Ravenous Gaze. Is that in this area? Is it in Sunward's marshes? Maybe we can do that after this mission. Do a little bit of exploration. Ooh, there's lots of bow arrows. Do a little bit of exploration and see if it's a cap a new skill. Nice. We're almost there, Margaret. We're almost there. This Kournan's all over here, but I guess they're kind of sort of neutral with the Corsairs, but they're not like fighting them or anything. They see Margaret the Sly's like, those weirdos are at it again. We'll just keep an eye on them. It's in a different Kournan area. Is it in the Dejerin estate? Bard post alert meter? Excuse me? Excuse me? That's a weird one. Okay, I didn't hit that bug where it's like... I think maybe that one was
Marguerite. Got my boat?
That depends, my friend. Got my money?
You sure you want the money? My friendship's worth more than mere gold, isn't it?
You're charming, Koss, but I can't spend charming. The money, please.
Money. I like money.
It's always a pleasure doing business with honest people. Welcome aboard.
Is it racist for me to say that?
Koss, she's a Corsair. Can we trust her?
Margaret the Sly
Only for as long as the money
she has
lasts.
like Asian eyes.
But for the moment, you can relax. We're going home.
Maybe she's half Elona and half Canthan. Meanwhile, more Zach Garrison.
You let those Sunspears escape.
Yeah, they ran really
only a few of
fast.
them, sir.
They kept saying
We've already
incoming and
captured and
fallback,
killed
and
most
we
of
couldn't
their
catch up.
forces. Only a few. Captain.
Yes, sir.
Increase the patrols. Burn the villages that help these traitors. Send word to the War Marshal.
Yes, sir. What should I tell her?
Tell her to send me the hunger.
Ravenous Gaze, I just looked it up. Ravenous Gaze and Jahai buffs, which I think is one of the areas we'll have to go to for doing some of these building the base quests for the... I guess the command post quest is like a catch-all, like parent quest that branches of a bunch of like mini quests associated to that, and that's these 3 quests that you got to do. And I believe these ones tell you to go. Well, I think one of them tells you to go to. At least one of them tells you to go to Jahai buffs. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? You wouldn't believe the rumors that have been flying around. Bodies and empty boats washing ashore ever since you left. The council is in session. Tell your tale to Elder Sewell and the rest. Okay. So the council is called. So yeah, we're back in Hamadan. We were able to escape Kournan for the time being, so we can regroup with Istani here and the Istani government. But we're still fighting the good fight against the Kournans, so we just evacuated a lot of the wounded and the ones that are unable to fight. But we're gonna go back real quick and continue the fight ourselves. Yeah, let's do the council is called as well. I believe this quest just takes us back to Kournan anyway, so let's do this before we go back and do the command post. I think technically speaking you're supposed to have done the command post, or at least some of it already. I think the way they've designed it is if you are a local character, you might not have had like power leveled this title, so the command post and the quest within it is like good resource or a good source of like these promotion points to get to like Sunspear General. But I'm playing as a foreign character, so I got like fast tracked. Ooh, yeah, this way. And yeah, it makes a lot of sense to do these because it really makes you feel like you are kind of screwed in this area, and every little decision you're making, you're like trying to do what's best for everyone's here. Like, oh, we gotta make allies, we gotta find resources, we gotta kind of scout out the area and get more intelligence and information. All right. What? Who should I talk to first? There's 3 people with arrows over their head. Give your report of the assault to the consulate. Speak to Elder. Oh, I had to give all of them. Okay, let's just do it counterclockwise. There is a saying among young people to let the little things slide. It is in these minute elements that give life character. To that end, I make it a point to pay attention to even the smallest detail. We lost thousands of weapons, hundreds of boats, and a vast amount of supplies. Okay, in this, like to us, we only saw like one side of the war, right? Because we were in the front lines. But there was like a lot of others. This is implying that there's like a whole like campaign going when we attacked the fortress. There was a whole other side of the war that we didn't really get to see. So this is kind of like giving us the idea that this is like all-out war. And there was like a lot of stuff. We are losing in many fronts at the moment. Kormir has truly failed us. Varesh has declared the Sunspears traitors and Istan allies of the Order. Ally of the Order? Oh, of the Sunspears. Okay, so Varesh has declared the Sunspears traitors, and if you think about Sunspears, it's kind of like the military of this area, I guess, or the police of this area. You can think of them as like, I don't know, like the FBI, or in Canada, I guess we have the RCMP, or is like national police. Or I guess every city has their own police department, right? So maybe the Sunspears you can think of as like the police department of Istan. But yeah, Istan is allied with the Sunspears, so Varesh has also made Sunspear or the Istanis traitors as well. We must sue for peace. If only we could talk to Varesh. Perhaps then we could explain what has happened. There's no explanation here. She doesn't really care about us. She's only trying to stop us because we're trying to stop her from fulfilling Nightfall. The delegations of Kournan and Varesh have been here. So many visitors, so many things that can go wrong. The council is called. Sul would press forward with this fight. Nalo would explain the details until Nightfall is upon us. We have failed, and in failing we have endangered all of Istan. There is no other choice. We must surrender and plead for Varesh's mercy. Too much blood has been shed because of Kormir. Okay, so he doesn't like Kormir either. Does she say anything? No, she doesn't say anything. At least nothing new. Okay, Elder Sul. Wait, he did an emote there. Wait, he thinks we're dirty and he's like, ew, brushing us off. Aha, it is through the people that Istan is built. It is the people that I serve. You bear grave tidings. Varesh is truly aligned with these demons. The Sunspears have... Okay, there's a lot of talking going on. People of Istan, hear my word. Who is he talking to? These people? I'll finish this text box after the ones that kind of go away. We have heard first-hand accounts of the attack on Gandhara and the treachery of Varesh Osa. We cannot stand idly by and let Varesh continue, but we have been weakened and cannot continue this war alone. We need our brothers, the Vabians, as allies in this struggle. May the true gods preserve us all. It is up to you, Ayuwingum. Go to Vabi and convince the princess to join our cause. Okay, so we're looking for allies outside of Istan and outside of Kournan. So apparently we need to go to Vabi, which is I hope that didn't get rid of that text box. But yeah, Vabi is like north up here, or east. If you, I don't know, if you really think about northeast, I guess, up here. Yeah. You bear grave tidings. Varesh is truly aligned with these demons. The Sunspears have been smashed, and Kormir is dead. Oh my goodness, Kormir is dead? Dang, that suck. Still, you have done well rescuing the survivors and established a base inside Kournan territory. But now Istan must prepare for the inevitable retaliation from the War Marshal. Our surviving ships can hold off the Kournans and their allied corsairs for a short while, but how can we defend ourselves against demons? We will need allies in these desperate times. Allies for the coming fight. Okay. So does he give us our reward? We cannot aid the Sunspears any longer. We must protect Istan while you recruit allies in Vabi. It will not be easy. The Vabian princes are oblivious to what goes on outside their palaces. You must somehow convince them that Barish is a threat to us all. Somehow, Barish and Abaddon has returned. Istan must prepare for the inevitable. Your Sunspears are doing a commendable job of keeping Barish occupied, though it is only a matter of time before she turns her gaze towards Istan. You must go to Vabi and convince those corpulent princes that this is their war. Do not fail us as Kormir did. Oh my goodness, they're really hating on Kormir here. You must be the light against which the tides of darkness will break. If you need passage back to Kournan, Dockmaster Alaro will assist you. Okay. Okay, to Vabi is our next quest. Consult with Dunkoro at the command post in Kournan to find a way to Vabi. Wait, why did that guy say we needed to talk to some harbor person? Harbor person? Harbor person, what's his name? I read his name just like a couple seconds ago and I already forgot what it was. Can you actually like roleplay this instead of like using map travel just to go back here? Can you literally be like, oh, I'm gonna go find that harbor person and then he's gonna take me there? Yuk. I'm actually kind of curious. Oh yeah, Arlaro. Let's see, let's go talk to him and see what he says. There are a number of quests available in Ronjok, including the Capsig quest. It's in Ronjok. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. Lots of stuff, lots of side quests that I don't know. I feel like the side quests in this game or in this campaign has been done really well. They do tie into the main story like really intricately and well. Let's talk to him. Ah, Sunspear, the sun shines brightly on Ilona. It's a good day for sea travel. A boat departs for the Dokja Inlet soon. Will you be on it? Oh, we are ready. Okay, so you get if you did the role-playing way and not just like beeline here, you potentially could have got this outpost for free then, instead of having to like find it. That's cool. That's actually very cool. I never noticed that. Okay. So I believe this is Jahai Bluffs. And there's a Capsig quest here. Let's do the Capsig quest actually. Actually, I did say we were gonna do the command post, right? So let's go into the command post and see what's up. Do I actually need? Yeah, I think I need to clear out my inventory though. In this area, it's actually really annoying because the merchants is all the way over here, and like away from the Zunlai, which is all the way over there. So there's like a lot of walking, unfortunately. I think in theory, oh, there goes that identification kit. In theory, it's nice to build up the command post, but I think in practice, most people just like go back to Kamadan, or if they're further into the game, they might go to a different city with all the proper like services and merchants and stuff. But yeah, nobody actually like stays in the Sunspear Sanctuary too long, mostly because of how these guys are placed, and it's really annoying to like run back and forth. People probably don't want to deal with that too much. Actually, sell these. Perfect. Okay. Actually, the capture signet quest doesn't really stand out to me for Nightfall for some reason. I remember like going to Lion's Arch and meeting that weird guy, capture signet guy, and he wants us to go like find Orion emblems or something. And I remember like the guy in in Kaineng City that goes like, oh, I'm really interested in Orion stuff. Can you go look at Orion stuff too? And that's how you get capture signature. But I don't remember anything like that here, actually. I should add people back into the team too before I head out. Oop, not there. Great. Oh, should I put? Yeah, I should probably do that. Koss, Acolyte Jin, Heroic Ewok, or Jojo. If you're curious, Scar Jojo is hybrid reference to Scarlett Johansson and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I don't know what was happening in my mind when I made that name, but it's kind of like iconic in my mind for some reason. Now it's like it's really fun to say. The smuggler now. Actually, no, there was always smugglers, right? It's just that. Yeah, I guess Koss is here. That's the only new thing, I think, after all this. I thought Margaret the Sly would be here too, but I guess she doesn't appear until after you unlock her as a hero, potentially. Dunkoro. Ooh, I can do Chubabi. And Koss also has quests for us too. We'll slug Koss's Elixir. Let's do Dunkoro's stuff. Let's grab building the base. Prisoner of war. You can trust, or you can just run off without a plan. Or you can't just run off without a plan. Let me help you. I've been with the Sunspears for years. I plan our strategies. Kormir executes them. Let me do the same for you. Okay. So yeah, one of the cool things about these guys being our heroes is that not only do we get to use them, build them, and outfit them with equipment and runes and insignias and stuff, they do actually have story regarding them and how they kind of contribute to the whole like narrative altogether, and like they give quests and stuff, which I really like the way they did this. This was like missing, I feel like, in the previous two campaigns where you had like henchmen, but because they can't really be part of the story, because then sometimes it might not make sense for them to be available henchmen at the time or whatever. There's like weird awkwardness to it. So the henchmen you get are like completely separate from all the characters that you care about and is happening and having dialogue and stuff in the story. And it's just like, it feels a little bit disjointed, a little bit of a mess, but this is just like everything is integrated into one like really nice like narrative, which is really nice. Let's grab building the base. You know what I've said about sticking to a plan? When the situation changes, get a new plan. To stand a chance against Varish's forces, we have to regain our strength. That means rescuing our Sunspear brothers and sisters scattered throughout the hostile territory. Nareshi, our scout, has discovered a small company of Kournan guards escorting a band of captured Sunspears. So here's the plan. We ambush these guards before they reach the Sunward Marshes and rescue our captured brethren. If we wait, there'll be too many to fight. As it is, we will be outnumbered, but we are Sunspears. We can handle it. So that's the new plan. Hit them fast and hit them hard. Let's get moving. I love it when the plan comes together. That's like reference to a really old TV show, right? And I think it was even before my time, that TV show. I don't think I like this plan. Sure, we'll grab it. Okay, prisoner of war. We won't advance to Vabi yet. We'll do more side quests, but this one takes us to... Oh, it actually literally takes us to Sunward Marshes. Okay. That's fine. We were just there. I guess in a way, this kind of builds up Venta Cemetery. Is there guys? Oop. I got rubber banded. That's, I haven't experienced that in a while. Ooh, this looks crazy. Oh, wait, no, there's people here. I don't think these people were here before. We got a merchant here. I should just, like, straight up buy some Kournan keys just to, like, open stuff. And hopefully get stuff back. I feel like it's probably worth it, right? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that's fine, I think. I think since Kournan keys are so much cheaper than lockpicks, you would have to, I guess, be lucky enough to retain a lockpick a bunch of times. In order for it to be worth like a Kournan key, or yeah, in order for it to kind of be worth a Kournan. I don't know. I'm not really wording that properly, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, if it breaks right away, then you like it. If it doesn't feel good. Okay, so there's an armor person here too. Does she have max armor? Oh, she does. I can get like a set of Ilona, or I guess this Nightfall campaign's armor, like Istani or Sunspear, and replace my Tyrian armor if I really want to. But I don't think I want to. Okay. Do the main quest line to get the next hero and then do side quests to level up more? That doesn't sound too bad of an idea too. I did say in the beginning of the story, or of the stream, that I leveled up these guys really, really quickly. It feels like, I don't know if they might have changed it so that you get more experience in today's like game. They like kind of rebalanced it. I felt like in the past it took forever to like level guys up, but I got these guys all level 20 just by exploring here and having the bounties. I guess, yeah, one of the things I did notice that the you get from kills for that type of enemy. And yeah, I just explored Marga Coast and Arkshock Ward while doing the bounties and stuff, and that was enough to like push everyone to level 20. So I guess a part of me don't really think it's a big of a deal to try and min-max leveling up heroes, but I don't know, the side of me that likes to like be efficient and everything really likes the sound of like getting the next hero and then like using the quest rewards here. I like move this over here, this kind of quest reward to kind of push it up faster, so I don't have to worry about it too much. But yeah, I won't go too crazy with that. We'll do building the base. We have done Koro on the team, so we'll do this, and then we'll see what side quests we'll do next. I think the rest of this stream will probably be just side quests, but maybe I could just push this to where, like, push the main quest to reveal the next mission, and then we can go back to side quest. Maybe that would be a good idea. Oop, I didn't want the wrong button there. Oops. Alright, did I go the wrong way? Wait, no, I clicked on a different quest there. Okay. Go this way. Actually, where's the priest guy? It's all the way down there. Yeah, this was the map we were just in. So we are fighting monsters? There's no monsters here. I wanna like go here just to like unfog this. The part of me is like, just unfog it and it'll be all good. Hey, is this like a dried up like river or lake of some kind? Oh, I don't get bonuses for killing these guys right now. Why didn't you give me bug hunt instead? I don't think it's randomized either. It's just unfortunate that that's how it went. Going this way. Reveal the rest of the map. I wonder if like getting too close to that gets sieged when it's not part of the mission. You know what? I don't think I've actually been here specifically in the past. Uh-oh. Like there's many strongholds. Actually, let's deal with these guys first. Okay. So yeah, there's many strongholds. There's a stronghold there. There's a stronghold there. There's a stronghold here. Of course, this is like a super stronghold. And yeah, that's about the ones that I've found so far. But there's actually a stronghold in Jahai Buffs as well. And I think there's more. There's like another one, like kind of closer to like water, I believe. I don't know. Well, I guess we get to see all of them in like 1,000 years. We'll come back here, and these will be like tourist areas, kind of like in real life when you go to like like Osaka Castle or something. Or if you go to like, I guess in like the UK, there's a lot of castles and stuff to visit as well. Not as much here in North America. Yeah, lots of forts, I guess. At least. Oh yeah, we're getting sieged. So do they like leave us alone? Oh, there's an acolyte Alyssa here. I must have came into here before then, because I do have that elite skill unlocked on the account. Okay, they don't like siege you too crazy. I don't think I really want to like explore this whole area though. I was just curious what this place was all about. Okay. No, Koss, come back. And can you pick up that coin on the way, Koss? Let's get out of here. Who are they attacking? Oh, he's talking to guys up there. Let's get out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here. Okay. We'll make our. Well, actually, we'll go to this shrine right here. Uh-oh. Ankoro, get him! Yeah, kite him, Ankoro. These guys are eating all my energy. Enchantress coming. Man, after getting Necrosis, I've been really enjoying Necromancer a lot more. I think in the past I've just been trying to find builds that are fun. And I've like moved from Minion Master to Spiteful Spirit to what was it? Oh, what was that one called? It was in Curses, I believe. Feast of Corruption, was it? No, it wasn't. Wasn't there one when oh, it was this one, Lingering Curse. I was using Lingering Curse and one of these, and Suffering, I think, as a combo for degen. And yeah, this makes it so that people you put this on can't heal as much. And yeah, this was recommended by chatters. I was using that. I tried to like be secondary elementalist and use like flare and fire magic, and none of that actually felt like fun to play. But this, I feel like this build has been pretty fun, especially with like some of the utility slots like these two. I can kind of swap out for other things depending on what I want to accomplish. And yeah, just putting all the hexes on someone, and then when they die, just see a lot of numbers pop up as it explodes. Has been pretty satisfying. And then yeah, because of all these hexes, Necrosis can get procced pretty readily as well. As long as I'm not just like being stupid and just randomly pressing it just because it's off cooldown. Actually, I'd be smart about it. Pressed it. And there's a two cover. How do you pronounce an N and a T right after? Oh man, they're all using Glimmer of Light on each other. Just healing. Everyone attack one. At least they can't res. I think if they can res too, they're all just Glimmer of Lighting. That is insane. Oh, I got Protective Spirit. Oh no, it got removed. I'm dead. Ah! I really walked into that one. I wonder what the difference... Oh, this guy's a Mesmer. You guys killed a Mesmer first? Oh, ooh, yes. Set them all on fire. Into this guy. Ooh, I'm bad. I'm bad. Man, so much Glimmer of Lights. Glimmer of Light is like a really spammable elite heal. So they are able to like sustain really well. There's so many of them. All the new Tuka birds, they all were able to just heal each other. That was a bit of a battle of attrition there more than anything. Okay. Alright, Dunkoro, what do you got for us here? Split your forces, attack Kournan's scout without alerting the others. Let's hold up here. They're just down below there. Seems their captain is rather lazy. The patrol is full of holes. Give your feet a rest. The captain needs a moment in the shade. This should be easy. See those scouts on either side? If they alert the company, or if you charge in recklessly, we'll have a harder time freeing the prisoner. Now, it is the time to divide and conquer. Never underestimate the advantage of surprise. Wait, do they want us to attack? Like, do they want me to actually, like, split the group up? Or do they want me to, like, stealth one group over the other? Are they gonna do anything over there? No, they don't see, okay. No seeing. Only feeling. Nice. Look alive, we're under attack. Brr. Ah, we can take them. Did you hear that? We're being followed. Move the prisoners to the back and prepare. There's a dead body there. Yes, yes, yes. Down in the dead body. Oop, that didn't work. Ah, yes. The Ray of Judgment is so satisfying when you see it, like, deploy on, like, a group of people. And you know they're all taking, like, pulsing of damage and burning at the same time. Hey, fellow Sunspear. Sausha? Kano here? Thank the gods! I thought, oh, my only means of freedom would be to drop, what? Would be the chopping block. Suwara? We were on our way to safe point. When these Kournans found us, we'll meet you at the rendezvous point. Let's go, get out of here before the Kournans arrive, nyar. Okay, well, we'll see you. Be low nigh for my reward, okay. I guess one thing as well is that I don't have to exceed low lie for my reward yet, right? I can kind of let that build up if I really want to. Alright, where do they want me to go to for Tuvabi? Right. We gotta go back to Dunkoro in the command post. I have enough. Enough space. Don't have to worry about selling too much at the moment. I get rid of Koss. I think it might be smart to get rid of Koss. But he's part of the group. Hey, Dunkoro. Vabi. We must go north to the fortress of Jahai to reach Vabi. There are mountains narrow, and the Elon falls over the first great cataract. Great cataract? What is a cataract? Isn't that like an eye thing? Or is that like, it can mean multiple things? Once it was a clear passage, but the Kournans have built a fortress there and control the road. We need to find a way through it or around it. Just remember to keep an eye on Nareshi. Her impulsive actions have a tendency to draw attention. Okay, scout with Nareshi to find a passage through Jahai. So this will take us to Jahai buffs, which, if we were to come across the necromancer that gives the, what do you call it? Gives the new skill, I might as well just grab a capture signet for that, just in case. I don't have an actual capture signet already, right? Oh, I don't. I have to get one. And when I do come across the capture signet quest, there's plenty of elite skills to capture anyway, so I'm sure it'll still be useful. I'm sure I can still take advantage of that. Yeah, I'll get rid of orders. Okay. Some Spear Sanctuary. We'll get rid of Koss. We'll put maybe another ranger? An elementalist. Elementalist? That'll be fun. Elementalists are fun. All the more reason to get rid of Order of Pain then. The only physical person now is Acolyte Jin. Oh, I guess Heroic Ewok as well. Alright, let's go to Jahai buffs. Go this way. Jahai bluffs, not buffs. Bluffs. It's Nareshi. Hey Nareshi, you're a ranger. We must move carefully. There are Kournan patrols everywhere. Dunkoro said, what about me? If anything, his harebrained schemes are liable to backfire on us more than anything I do. Well, let's waste no more time with idle chatter. Okay. Got dinner with Nareshi to find passage through Jahai. Yeah, there's a weird face over there. Melandru be praised. I'm glad you're here. Whatever is happening in Kournan has disturbed several large insect hives across the countryside. Now those creatures are everywhere. Melandru herself will provide you with her blessing for this service. Would you care to join the fight to cleanse the land of insects? Clearly, Melandru herself sent me to help you. Okay, monument to the defeat of Halawa Joko. So yeah, we get a little bit of a tease, I guess, to this whole thing. Just because we come out of this like command post and we automatically like come to see this, so if people are curious, they may be like, oh, what's this? Monument to the defeat of Palawa Joko. This monument commemorates the defeat of Palawa Joko at the Battle of Jahai. After 100 days of bloody battle, Turai Osa, if you remember, is the spirit that we helped in the Crystal Desert. He took like a band of his people to try to get ascended in the Crystal Desert and failed. And when we went there, he helped us to get ascended, but we needed to help him before he helped us. And I guess he's Turai Osa, which is the ancestor to Varys Osa. So there's that connection there too. And his elite troops defeated Joko's undead forces of gray giants and undead centaurs. Yet, despite attempts made with magic, blade, and even darker means, Halawa Joko could not be killed. Turai Osa's elite forces chained him by magic and bound him deep in the earth. Thus, the undead lord's defeat was complete, and Halawa Joko sealed away forever in a location kept secret by the Order of Whispers. So this is all of this is like trying to reference some older stories, bring that back to the forefront, and also foreshadow what's to come, really. Order of Whispers is mentioned, Halawa Joko is mentioned. I guess dark magic is mentioned as well. But yeah, very interesting. We're gonna have to put a pin in that one. Keep that in mind. But yeah, we actually covered what happened to Halawa Joko in Guild Wars 2 as well. So Guild Wars 2 had a big Halawa Joko story arc as well. Alright. Light of Deliverance. Nice. Ooh, very nice. There, I'll die. There is Jahai, built where Turai Osa defeated Halawa Joko. It looks to be superbly guarded. So that's all that in the distance there. Maybe not that. Just this, the fortress of Jahai. So yeah, there is a fortress. It was near water, as I remembered. Let's kill these guys. Get some more points because of the insect hunt. I shall be Castellan Soon, Castellan Puba will be proud. He's like, I remember that person. I trained that boy. It is a little bit of a Kournan-like base there. I as well try and kill all these groups. Just for the points. Sunspear promotion points. SPP. I don't think anyone actually refers Sunspear promotion points as SPP. Beep. Explosion! I feel like I'm doing not a lot of damage with these. Maybe they... Is it because of them having resistant to maybe some of this type of damage? Queen! The queen is a healer, so that's why I'm targeting the queen first. So satisfying, that big beam ray of judgment. You have been judged. Nice. Ooh, a Kournan chest. Gimme. Ah, look at that plate. It's huge. You gotta fight them all? Would you like to use a Kournan key to unlock the Kournan chest? Yes. Jeweled Chakram. It isn't too bad. 9 illusion magic plus 12 energy. That'd be worth keeping around. That's not too bad either. This might be worth, like, keeping around. It's gonna be a while before we get a... what do you call it? Can she use it? No, she can't. Or I guess what she's holding is better. But it's gonna be a while before we get a Mesmer hero, I think. Gods! This place is bursting at the seams with troops. There is seemingly no way through. Look at that. Look at all the people that are highlighted. I think one of the heroes are in here. One of the avatars, I think, is in here too, maybe? Is every single... Is the avatars all, like, leaders of one of these fortresses? Is that how it worked? Like, there was an avatar of Lissa, I think. I think avatar of Grenth was here. I think we fought against the avatar of Grenth when we were going to save Koss. So maybe they're just leaders of, like, these fortresses. Okay. And we're not gonna try and infiltrate the little scouting party right now. I wonder what Tuka means. I always thought Tukas are birds. But these big rhino guys are called the Tukas as well. Is the N silent or is the T silent? How do you pronounce an N and T back to back? Oh, you missed! Oh, no, I actually still hit them. It looks like they were on fire, unless it was searing flames that caught them on fire. Ooh, a new enemy type, Stone Axe Heket, which are frog people. Which are apparently hostile to us for some reason. They have enough intelligence to use, like, weapons, like swords and shields. So I wonder what the story is there. You have been an outlaw here in Kournan, Sunspear. If you were if you would show yourself a true friend of the Kournan people, you might rally their support. My current duty is to provide the god's blessing to those who keep Kournan safe by hunting beasts, such as the Tuka and the Howlers. If you want to prove yourself, aid us in protecting these people. Okay. I guess these Heket is a different people altogether, not beasts. Floodplains of Mankellen. There's some Kournans there, but they're allied. Ask up the blue. I know that centaur. That's Mirza Veldrunner. They must have captured him and his warriors. They are treated as slaves, worked to exhaustion and then death. What an atrocity. Is that it? No more? Okay. I think some people might be tempted to like walk through that portal to chase after them, but you can see the starburst is actually behind us now. And if you do actually like monkey brain and not think about what you're doing and just walk through, you do have to do this all over again. You do have to go to the Sunspear Sanctuary, talk to, well, I guess you don't have to talk to Dunkoro again, but you do have to walk past him just to get to Jahai's bluffs like exit, and then re-talk to Nareshi and continue the quest from there. I speak from experience, I guess. I've done that. Sunspears! We best silence these fools before we head back. Okay. Destroy them. Dang. Ankaiwak is squishy. Maybe blood bond? You guys heal up? Nice. Oh, there was a priest there. I guess I should have moved the priest. See low lie for my reward. Okay. Yeah, let's just go back and continue. We'll do the primary quest. Oh wait, I wonder if you can choose which one you want to accept. Oh, you can. Nice. Do you have everything you need? Are you sure? Kournan patrols are worse in foul weather. Are you absolutely certain? Command post. The command post is in the back of the Sunspear Sanctuary. Dunkoro is already here planning our next move. To Vabi. Well, that is worrisome. I can see that a frontal assault on a heavy fortified location like the fortress of Jahai would be folly. I am surprised you made it back. You shouldn't worry me so. Blum. You won't believe this. While you were gone, a centaur somehow infiltrated the command post. He hasn't threatened anyone yet, but I'm worried he might. He is pretty angry and doesn't seem to like humans. He refuses to talk with anyone but you. You'd better see what he wants before he gets violent. Ooh, Zed Shadowhoof joins your party. If I can handle demons, I can handle a centaur. Alright. I guess we'll be replacing Bankai Ewok. Because, I guess I didn't tell you, but... It doesn't tell you right away, but... Zed Shadowhoof is an elementalist. And he's not wearing any pants. In fact, how would a centaur wear pants? Does it like cover up to here? Is the pants only cover up the hind legs? Only cover up the front legs? How does pants work? And does he have two sets of pecs? Like there's a set of pecs here, and he has human pecs. Centaurs are so weird. Hello, random guy. Humans. They always think the world turns on their shoulders. The centaur people know secrets you cannot fathom. Our warriors blaze through battle like a fire on the dry plain. Your kind can enslave us, but never shall you break our spirit. We fear nothing beneath the open skies. Centaur blackmail. I need to speak with you, Two Legs. Two Legs is like a derogatory term that... the centaur people, I guess, or maybe just Zed, refers to humans. I am Zed Shadowhoof of the Veldrunner, the last free centaur pride in Elona. Our leader, Mirza Veldrunner, has been captured and is enslaved at the Kournan camp, or work camp, in the Dejerin estate. I have heard of your struggles against Verasosa. If you are truly sincere in your motives, I ask, no, demand that you and a contingent of your finest accompany me on a rescue mission. to free our leaders. Otherwise, I will go alone. And if captured, I will be forced to disclose your location. Uh-oh. He knows about us and our secret base. We can't let him tell the Kournans about our secret base. We'd be screwed. We're not ready yet. We're not ready to fight them yet. Gather your party and go to Jahai Bluffs. I will be there with an informant who will escort us past the guards at the Kournan crossroads. Fight alongside us, or the Kournan dogs will learn of your hideout. Which outcome do you prefer? 2 legs. Okay. Ready to the Jahai Buffs and meet with Zed Shadowhoof and his informant. Okay, so yeah, he is a water elementalist. And luckily for me, I've actually played a bit of elementalists in the past, so I do have water elementalist skills for him. And yeah, I guess in the past what I did was just throw Searing Flames on him, regardless of what kind of weapon he's holding, because he does get defaulted with the water requirements to have. But I think now, since I'm playing this and I've been kind of like trying to keep everyone at their, like, what the devs kind of envisioned them to be, like Talcora as a protection. I guess he's supposed to be kind of like a healer mostly, but they give you, he holds a divine favor rod, so it's almost as if they were suggesting that Dunkoro is kind of like the guy that you would be more flexible with, and if you want to go protection, smiting or healing, you can, but he's just like the first healer you get, so usually you would give him healing skills. But yeah, I've completely messed Oleus up. I think they wanted Oleus to be a minion master. He has a death magic thing, and when he unlocks, he has a bunch of like minions and death magic related stuff. But yeah, he's been converted into a meta kind of a build where necro ritualists are like really good healers. So very I guess the term for it is meta, right? Like, it's not like you're not playing it in a way that's relevant to the actual like story and stuff. You're playing it because of outside looking in kind of way, like suggested by like like literally that's what meta means, right? It's like a level above the current like point of view or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. Let's go out to Jahai Buffs, I guess. We'll continue Centaur Blackmail until we get Shadowhoof, our team. One of the cool things now is that you're like, hey, we've only been getting humans have as a heroes now, but Zed Shadowhoof's a centaur. So like, if you're really familiar with Rangers, there's like this ability called, or a nature ritual called Edge of Extinction. Now maybe I can pull it up. It's a Beast Mastery. Where is it? Is it this one? No. This one, Edge of Extinction. Nature ritual. Create a spirit. Deals however much damage to creatures in range whenever a creature of the same type dies. Does not affect spirits. So usually, if you use that, and let's say you're going out to do like bug hunts and stuff, every time you kill a bug, all the bugs in the vicinity of that spirit also takes damage. So it's really cool to have. Maybe I should throw that on her. Put Beast Mastery on her instead of Wilderness Survival. Capture a pet for her and put Edge of Extinction on her. Maybe that'll be fun. Or maybe we can wait till we get Margaret the Sly or something. Or I don't know. That's kind of in the future, because you have to choose between Margaret the Sly or Master of Whispers. And I haven't really decided how I want to do that part yet. But yeah, anyway. Oh man, I just went on like 2 tangents back to back there. But yeah, one of the cool things now is like back in the days, I guess back before we realized that heroes can be a different race, if one of us die as a human, Edge of Extinction would proc on us, and all of the human characters would also take damage. And of course, if you're fighting Kournans, the same thing would happen too. Which may not be a good idea, actually, now that I think about it, because we do fight a lot of Kournans, and if she has the Edge of Extinction, we'd be like killing them, but also killing us too. At the same time. Maybe it's still a lot of DPS, and our healers can keep us topped up more than the Kournan healers can. But yeah, the thing I was trying to get to, I guess the main point is that now you can put like centaurs on your team, and if you have Edge of Extinction or something, and one of your allies die, it'll only affect the human characters on your team, and Zed will be safe. And it also kind of opens a door to like you thinking like, oh, what other races, what other types of heroes are there aside from humans that we can get? But yeah, that's about it. Alright, we're back out here. This person gives us bug hunt, right? Yes, squish, squish. He looks very sad. Is it because you're out in the sun without any shade and no water? I'd be pretty sad too. Oh, here we go, Master of Whispers. So we got introduced to Margaret the Sly, and now we're getting introduced to Master of Whispers. I think this character has been like hinted at in the past, even in Tyria. If you go to the what was it? Was it the Temple of Ages? I think that place is like connected to this like order of people, if I remember correctly. Maybe not, actually. I might be mixing some stuff up. But I think this character has been hinted at in the past, and now we're actually meeting him. No need to introduce yourself. I know exactly who you are and what you're capable of. Half the people you've met in Istan work for me, whether they realize it or not. My name? That isn't important. All you need to know is that I am an ally, and that I know as much about our enemies as I do about you. Centaur blackmail. Zed and I... Oh wait, there's other stuff too. Zed, it is time we commenced. Here is the layout of the estate. Join these humans, and you will need to work together. Why? They are the two-legged, weak, inferior. It is the only way you will have my help. It is up to you, Zed. Fine, we will see how much of a mistake this is, two legs, when all is said and done. Now, continue on like we discussed. I will contact you both later. Zed and I have shared interests. He needs to free his noble centaur leaders, and I need a certain overbearing overseer taken care of. Zed has an ally outside Kournan Crossroads. Together, they've come up with a plan to deceive the Kournans. Follow their instructions. I wish you luck if that is something you believe in. Okay. But yeah, he is a... Oh, it doesn't say what kind of a profession he is, even though for him he is like Elementalist at level 17. He's just level 18. But yeah, he's a necromancer. So since I have Elias, maybe... I guess I also have Acolyte Jin too. So do I want to double up on Ranger for Margaret the Sly, or do I want to double up on Necromancer with Master of Whispers? I think the Margaret the Sly route is more relevant to the story, but Master of Whispers is like the cooler storyline because you get more insight into his like order. I forgot what it was called. They're like a secret agent, intelligence gathering source of people. Okay, do we fight them? Yeah, let's fight them. We get bonuses. Oilona! I kind of want to like move a little bit closer to that fortress. So there's two fortresses in this. There's the fortress of Jahai up here and this fortress. Maybe this is where the other avatar is? There's an immolated Jinn and a treasure. So this is another treasure chest that if you do like the runs for these type of treasure chests and buried treasure and stuff, they get locked out for like 30 days or a month or something, depending on what people think. It's still kind of up in the air, I think, exactly how this little game mechanic works. But yeah, every month or so you can do like a run for all these treasure chests because they like get locked out every time you open them, and they refresh every month. And they do have diminishing returns, but the first time you open one of these, you get a lot of stuff and a lot of good stuff too. So I'm not going to do this yet. Maybe one day when I reach after the end game or something, I can kind of do one stream where I go and visit every one of these locations. And it's best to do it backwards from like the end game area to all the way back to the early game area, because there is a few in this area as well. I think there's one like over here and one like over here. But the end game stuff gives you like way better stuff, and you want like the best items to proc on those chests instead of like these ones before the diminishing return starts to kick in. Oh, we're being attacked. Right. Yeah, there's an Acolyte Balthazar in this one. Interesting. Oh, there's more. Nice. Who are these guys? Wait. There's a priest there. Talk to him. What does he want? You have Melandra's blessing for killing those stupid insects. Ugh, I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Is this going the long way? Should I have gone up this way? Oh well. Too late now. We have sunk Koss fallacy our way through this into this direction. Ah, damn it. We had to move it. We had to move back around. Alright. So there's this one and this one over here. Oh. Oh, is that who I think it is? Ravenous, the gaze of the ravenous? The really gay of the gaze? Gaze of the ravenous? Ooh, a Kournan key. Very nice. Selbo, the Ravenous. I wonder if you attack him and he gets a lot of allies. Yep. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is exciting. Oh man, he's destroying us. I'm getting gazed. His gaze is ravenousing me. Oh, there he goes. Ooh, Dunkoro died. Alright, let's see what we have here. Signet of Capture. It is a blood magic skill. Deal 25 damage and steal 25 health from target and nearby foes. Ooh, I like that. He has Chillbane's Lagged Touch, Signet of Agony. Woo! Now I got 2 elites on my bar. I am super powerful now. I use this. Yeah, whoa! That's fun. That's very fun. Ravenous gaze. Ravenous gaze. Too bad Ravenous gaze doesn't synergize with Necrosis too much. But then that's oof. Ooh. Ooh, delicious. So you sacrifice health, but you get health back right after by using this. That's really fun. You lose a chunk, and then if you use it properly, you get a chunk back. Yeah, I'm just gonna open this. Longsword. What does a longsword look like? Oh. Ah, that's just a regular one. Whoop. Ah, there's nothing good there. Steel dagger. What does steel daggers look like? Hey, that looks really cool. It's like how it's curved. Identify. Okay. Kournan soldiers. Kournan peasant. I don't think we're allowed to attack Kournan presence though. Ravenous gaze. But one of the things I can do now is probably get off of death magic and put everything into blood magic and use Ravenous Gaze. Is there any hexes in blood magic? I guess there's Blood Bond. Oh, Mark of Fury would probably be really good, especially for like Koss and Milani and my Paragon. Like your foe's next spell fails and you steal 65 health. Life Siphon. Life Siphon is like an easy to throw on everyone hex that can still proc necrosis. Yes. I'm really excited to use that now. Let's not fight. Oh no, there's like chest there though. Okay, I keep forgetting. I remember people did suggest to me in chat that I should just straight up buy keys just to open chests in the instances. And I keep forgetting until now, and it has actually been pretty satisfying to know that I have keys in my inventory to open these, and it's like, ooh, what am I gonna get now? Heal daggers. Hopefully it's I guess it actually isn't really that good of a deal, right? But you might get something good out of it. That's the thing. You are like spending 400 gold, was it, for one key? But then these are only like, oh, I guess yeah, even this one is only half the value back. But at least you're getting like more weapons and stuff. And I think there's a achievement for opening chests and stuff too, but that might be only with the treasure hunter. Yeah, there's a wait, 250 high-end lock chest. Does this count as high-end lock chest? 236. Let's see. I'm gonna keep that number in mind. 236. Hopefully we can come across another chest, open it, and see if it counts. Yeah, Melandri's aggressive for killing those insects. Get to work. Araj Firemane. So yeah, the last time we actually dealt with centaurs was in the Shiver Peaks? Is it the Shiver Peaks? And then another group of centaurs. What was his name? Ventari was another set of centaurs. Another group of centaurs that we dealt with in Tyria. But we didn't really deal with any centaurs in Cantha at all. But now we have like allies with centaurs instead of fighting them all the time. Or them being neutral with us and telling us to go away and stop bothering them. This is Kournan Crossroads. Beyond is the Dejarin Estate, a large agricultural farm formerly under the control of the Dejarin family, but now controlled by the Kournan government. They use captured centaurs as forced laborers in their fields. So Dejarin, if you remember, we met with Zudash Dejarin, who is I don't know, hanging out in Yolon Haven, who we found out is the father of Koss. Oh, he's not on the team. Koss Dejarin. So we're actually going to his like family's like home estate. So Koss is like kind of rich, you know. He's like a rich guy. He's like a trust fund kid. Ah, so you are the ones I was to wait for. We are here with Zed. Excellent. Zed has a brilliant plan to free our brothers. Wait until you hear it. We are ready.
So what's this plan of yours?
It is simple, Two Legs. We surrender to the Kournans.
Surrender? Have you lost your mind?
This is a reference to Star Wars.
Once we surrender, they will lock us up in a pen in the work camp. We then free ourselves and rescue the other centaurs.
And how would we free ourselves if we're locked up?
My friend Haraj Firemane is trusted by the guards. They believe his will to be broken. He has acquired a single key, which he will use to release us.
How do we know you and your friend won't just turn us in?
You don't. You'll have to trust me.
We have to trust a centaur who doesn't trust us.
Yes.
Why is Scar Jojo turned around?
Ironic, isn't it?
Thinking. Man, man, you get to see the centaur's nipples. Alright, so this is the next mission. Oh, it's not a mission yet. I guess once I accept the quest rewards, it'll become a mission. And Zed will join our party. Has this cast of henchmen changed at all? One of the things I was, I don't know, hoping for, since I wasn't really paying attention to any of the henchmen until like I started doing the this like live stream series of all these different campaigns. One of the things I was hoping for, like similar to what they did in Cantha, where every new place you go to, there's like different groups of henchmen. I was actually kind of hoping they would do something similar to there. Like for example, when we're Istan, when we're training out, we get all our like bros, like Kim, Soligon, and Geraz. Of course, we get our like original cast of what do you call it? Avengers, I would like to call them. The Destiny's Edge of this place, of this game. And I guess Herda and Odura were also kind of like our bros as we were rising the ranks of Sunspears. But I was kind of hoping like once we leave there, now there's like a bunch of Crosshairs here or something, like people allied with Margaret the Sly, or maybe like Order of Whispers. What were they called? Is it Order of Whispers? Is that what they're called? I think that's exactly what they're called, Order of Whispers. Maybe we get some Order of Whispers guys, and when we talk to them, they're like, "Oh, Master Whispers, blah 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 blah." They give you more like story, more like thing. Look into like their order or their group of people, and maybe we have like a Kournan like spy or something, or a double agent, a Kournan that is like allied with us. We get some Kournan, like some of the people in Ronjok and stuff are technically Wait, is that Ronjok? Yeah, that's Ronjok. So someone in Ronjok or something that's like a Kournan, but they're allied with us, and we get like a new cast of people. That I was kind of hoping for someone like that here, but it looks like these guys haven't changed at all ever since we left like Istan. All right, Estate Guard Rikesh. This person looks like a Kournan actually, or is he a Crosshair? I think at this point we're supposed to be like surrendering to them. We've been caught by a centaur and we're being surrendered and transferred over to these people. So that's why we're talking to a Kournan. This is the entrance to the Kournan work camp. If you don't have business here, move along and take the centaur with you. Okay. I hate guard duty. I'd rather be hunting Sunspears. Okay, we won't actually go there though. We got Zed's Shadow Hoop. Let's put him on the team. So he's got Blurred Vision, Freezing Gust, Aura Restoration, Ward against melee, and Ward against foes. Okay, so he's both earth and water, it looks like. Hey, that's fun. Ward against foes might be a little... We can build him late. Yeah, actually we'll build him now. But I just wanted to touch on... during that cutscene, I was like, oh, this is a Star Wars reference. But it's not... I guess it's not really a Star Wars reference. This is like in The New Hope, where the Millennium Falcon gets tractor beamed by... actually, we had to do our own build, too. The Millennium Falcon gets, like, tractor beamed by the Death Star. And then, like, the crew, right, our heroes, like, they, like, knock out some stormtroopers and steal their armor. And, they're like, oh, we'll just pretend to be transferring a prisoner. And then they put the Wookiee, Chewbacca, in cuffs and try to escort the Chewbacca to where the princess is so they can, like, bust the princess out of jail. Or Princess Leia. So we do get a little bit of a reference to that when we're in this mission. But at the time when in the cutscene, I kind of suggested that this whole thing was a Star Wars reference, but no, it's just gonna be like some lines that are reminiscent or referencing that situation in A New Hope as well. That's about the extent of it. But I guess like you can kind of think of this. It looks kind of like a Death Star. If you look at it just by the top, it looks like complicated and stuff, and the second Death Star that wasn't complete yet kind of had like a whole chunk missing from it, and you can kind of say that's like a Star Wars reference too. And yeah, when this game came out, I guess Star Wars was like really, really big. I think Star Wars Episode 3 just came out, so like the prequels was like really, really popular at the time. Actually, if you think about it, the prequels was also hated by the older generation of people, but like my generation of people really like saw past like all the jankiness and all the bad dialogue and bad acting and stuff, and just really loved like the fight scenes and the lore and everything. And some of the things that resonated with our generation, I guess, a little bit more. But yeah, the people who liked 4, 5, and 6 really hated, it seems like. They really hated 1, 2, and 3. I wonder if that's going to be the same. Like, I hate 7, 8, and 9. I really did not like 7, 8, and 9. And it seems like the people who liked 4, 5, and 6 also doesn't like 7, 8, and 9 too. I wonder if, like, when the kids that grew up with 7, 8, and 9, they when they grow up, maybe they think of 7, 8, 9 fondly, and they kind of excuse all the weird like writing and characters and stuff in that one, or if that is actually so far gone that 7, 8, 9 is actually really bad. Anyways, that's kind of just a tangent about Star Wars. If you know, I guess judging by my name, Crazy Ewok, you can probably tell that when I created that name, I was really big into Star Wars, and it just kind of stuck. Nowadays, I don't know how big I am into Star Wars. Maybe I should try getting back into Star Wars. I think I got really burnt out with Star Wars stuff in recent years because of 7, 8, and 9. And there was a few like TV shows like Ahsoka and stuff that was really bad. Some of the cartoons were all right here and there, but the only thing that was good Star Wars lately is really Andor, like the 2 seasons of Andor. I actually haven't seen the 2nd season yet. I heard the 2nd season was really good too, and I would assume it is, since the 1st season was like very, very good. It really makes you feel like you're in Star Wars, but not like following a Jedi story. You're just following like a regular guy trying to make his way in a galaxy of like high competition with like many different kinds of cultures and races and stuff. I really liked the 1st season of Andor, and that was about it. And yeah, we haven't really gotten a lot of good Star Wars games lately either. I think Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor were probably the only 2, but Jedi Survivor kind of didn't really, like, there was like issues, like performance issues or something that kind of held it back compared to Fallen Order. And then there's like the Ubisoft one, I don't remember what it's called, that I don't know, people say it sold well, but I don't really hear anyone talking good about it though. But anyways, that big tangent about Star Wars, I guess. But let's we have Zed's Shadowhoof. We got a new elite skill. Let's actually build this out, see how it works. So one of the cool things is if I just focus on, whoa, these are steel daggers. But these are also steel daggers. Oh, the purple ones have like fork out. Interesting. Anyway, I am very distracted, I guess. But let's put this on. So this is now very strong. We will get rid of all the death magic stuff. We have Ravenous Gaze. We have Blood Bond. He has Blood Bond Life Siphon. Yeah. Blood Bond Life Siphon. I guess I'm kind of a healer now, like straight up, right? Oh no, but I just sustained myself. Arc of Fury would probably be nice. Arc of Fury. So yeah, one of the nice things is now that I've specialized only in 2 attributes, I can technically grab like a secondary profession just for 1 attribute line and kind of play around with that and kind of just spread in between 3 attributes. So that's like an option open to me now because of this elite skill. Necrosis. So I essentially want to spam this and then do Necrosis, right? Maybe I could put Order of Pain back. Blood ritual. Awaken the blood. I sacrifice more health, but yeah, let's do it. Let's see how this goes. More blood magic, more curses. Do I want to put curses on too? Maybe I can do that. I don't think I need Well of Blood then, right? Curses. There are really fun go-to curse hex that can combo with necrosis really well here. And I can get like crazy amount of curses. It's death magic. Death magic. Blood magic. Bonk staff. And it's halves recharge time of blood magic specifically, so it might actually be better if I just equip this. And it gives me more energy as well. Nope, never mind. It's 30 health. Half recharge time of spell, half cast of blood magic spells. Why is there 2 half casting time of blood magic spells? That's interesting. I don't remember seeing that before. Is that a bug? Half casting time of blood magic spells, but it's procced twice? That's weird. So I lose 30 health, but I get like fast casting. A good chance to proc the fast casting. Yeah, sure. I like that. This is actually a necromancer staff, whereas this is actually an Eye of the North item that I kind of like got on a different character, and I'm like, oh, I'll just might as well use it on this character. Okay. 2, 3. Is still 3? Ooh, 6. That's a lot. And make this 10. Chillbane. I want a health. Deals 35 health whenever target foe hits with attack. No, I don't think I... Target foe attacks 50% slower. Hey, that might actually be pretty fun just to like cast on someone. Parasitic Bond. This is a really easy one. This would be one I would go for. I am healed. Would this one be better, or would this be better? I feel like this comes up so much faster, so I can always just go Parasitic Bond, Necrosis, Parasitic Bond, Necrosis. And then I don't have to worry about waiting for... Oh, no, but this is only 5 seconds too, so... It's not too bad either. I think this might be better, though. Oh, no, this is -3 health degeneration. And I get health regen because of this. And I can cast this on multiple people. I guess I can cast this on multiple people, too. Sending. Plague sending. I guess I can do the whole thing where I transfer stuff to me and then plague send it to other people. Yeah, attack 50% slower. Shadow of Fear. Soul Barbs. When an enchantment or hex is cast on a foe. Oh, but the 2-second cast time is not very fun. 15 energy. Armor. Feebling Blood. Mark of Pain. I guess when I was doing my, when I had a bunch of physical damage dealers, like Milani, Zenmai, Koss, Mark of Pain would probably have been really good. You can just like chunk people who you're like synergize with the physical damage people or melee people. Is it melee or just physical? Physical damage. I guess because I am sacrificing health a lot. Oh, but this heal, I immediately heal what I sacrifice. But this makes it so I sacrifice even more just to get that +2 death magic. I'm not using any curses at all, actually, at this point. Blood magic, blood magic, blood magic, blood magic. Parasitic Bond will really be the only. It's not that good. I just get healed more. I want something that can do more damage the more curses I have, which this does. This also boosts. Do I want to go for one of them with a 2-second cast time? The 2-second cast time ones are not really that fun to use. I get foe cannot block for 16 seconds. This might be a good one. Maybe I can remove it off of Elias. And I can be the one dictating. Like if I see a bunch of blocks whenever I'm attacking a ranger or something, I can quickly throw this on them. Maybe? I don't know. Attacks lower vocal minority. Maybe I should not worry about the curses then. Just do all blood magic. I guess this is like masochism is like the other flip side of Awaken the Blood. So instead of blood magic and curses, it boosts death magic and soul reaping. Aether. Foul Feast. Transfer all conditions from target ally to yourself. You gain 42 health and 2 energy. So I can use this, Foul Feast, and then use Plague Sending if I really want to. Now let's do this one. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Actually, don't really think this is going to be any. Now we'll try this out, see how this feels, and if I feel like I'm sacrificing too much health because of this, and I'm like killing myself because of this, then I'll stop using it. But it's only for life sacrifice, so if I use this, it only affects this and not any of the other ones because they don't sacrifice health, right? It's not like this one. Is it this one? Enchanted party members. These party members gain 1 strike of adrenaline each time they hit. Nope, that's not it. Hey, that's actually a really good one. Instead of this too. But this is like easy 5 energy. I remember there was one where... It's probably this one, yeah. Every time you attack, you sacrifice health. So if I had this will kill me like really quickly. Was it Dark Fury, or wasn't there another one that was like... Yeah, it was this one, Dark Aura. Every time I sacrifice health, I do damage to people around me, so it like synergizes really well with the sacrificing. But anyways, we'll try this out, see how it goes. We will now build out. We'll now build out Zed. So he has water magic, dominant. Okay, so he's got earth magic. He needs 7 water magic for his staff. So Mirror of Ice. I think Shatterstone was a really rigged one, right? But this one slows people down. I don't know how well heroes deal with overcast, so I don't know if I want to give a mind freeze as the elite. Initial effect, deal 80 cold damage. When it ends, deal 80 cold damage to target and nearby foes. That seems pretty significant. But the snares might be really useful for this. Deal 55 cold damage. It's quick, slows people down for 5 seconds. Hits foes near you and your target ally. So the way this works is it's kind of like Double Dragon, where whoever you cast it on, it also casts onto you as well. Oh yeah, let's try this. Any glyph of lesser energy? Probably water attune. Water attune. I can get rid of the resurrection. It's probably glyph of Lesser energy is probably a good one for that. Oh man, do I want Earth attunement as well? I don't think so. 15, 10. Glowing ice. You gain 5 energy plus 1 energy for every... Okay, so this is a energy management. Oh yeah, this is kind of mandatory. This is the glowing gaze of searing flames. So instead of a hex, you need burning people for the energy gain for glowing gaze. Oh, where is it? Fire magic. It's like the water equivalent of this. Okay. Armor of Mist. Armor of Frost. I need a spammable skill for him. Like this? Gain plus 3 health regeneration for 5 seconds if overcast. Unfortunately, he's never overcast. I actually don't know too much about water magic. And, oh man, a lot of these get bonuses for overcast. I don't trust heroes to know how to deal with overcast though. They're like a spammable regular attack. Freezing Gust. Rigid Armor. This is kind of spammable and it gives overcast. I think Ice Spear is like the only one, but he'll never get that 3 health regeneration though. Do I need these two? Ward against melee, ward against slow. I don't think. Let's get rid of the earth magic and just focus on water for now. Because I feel like all the protection prayers from Tel'Karra is probably good enough for all the damage mitigation for now. So yeah, he's here, that there. Actually, let's do this. Not like that. Wait, did I water attune? So I want to has 50% chance to block. Gives 5 health regeneration and 50% chance to block projectiles if overcast also enchants party members. Oh man, there's a lot of overcast related stuff in water magic. Did I maybe trust him with some overcast water magic? Rust. Oh man, maybe I should give him like yeah, like something like this. So he gets the overcast, and then it takes so long for this to recharge that you probably can't use it again. So he won't like overflow himself with overcast by spamming it. Oh, but I only have 2 slots left. So even if I have another one. Oh, but this benefits from overcast too. Something like this, maybe? Something like this? Yes? Yes? So this blocking projectiles is probably a good in place of like Aegis as well. In case, hopefully they know to like alternate between these two. Kind of like how Heroic Ewok knows to alternate between fallback and incoming. Hopefully Tel'Karra and Zed can like coordinate and alternate between these two. But hopefully Zed is also smart enough to use Maelstrom and then use all these other abilities that benefit from the overcast. But yeah. This actually doesn't look too bad. He's got a spammable ability. He has a water hex that seems pretty rigged. and it's a snare. I haven't really played with snares before. Usually I just DPS people down quickly with like energy surge. That's like the playstyle that I've really fallen into. So slowing people down and doing a little like all your life stuff like this, I haven't really experienced. So let's see how this plays. I'm kind of curious. 25. Oh no, but he does have water attunement. So hopefully water attunement. Maybe I need to give him another hex just to make it easier to gain energy back. I'm kind of worried about his energy management. So this gives energy if he knows to use it after using this. This can help with energy, and this makes energy management a little bit easier. Yeah, let's try this. This is probably good. Hopefully. Alright. I think I'm gonna sell these. Just to sell those. Yeah, let's just sell those. Weapons. Ooh, there's weapon guys here. What do they have? I get a staff or water wand. Ooh, they're max. Is he max? No, his is not max. Oh, they don't have staves though. They're all scepters, wands. Scepters, wands, and rods. So they're all one-handed. Oh well. And they don't have inscriptions on them, unfortunately. Okay, so we've set me up. We set up Zed. I guess we can complete this, and then we'll continue building the base. That sound good? That sounds good to me. Yeah, I was gonna hold on to that one. These ones, I think I could get rid of. No problems. Here, back here, back to low nigh. Well done freeing those Sunspears. You did especially well, Ayuinium. Keep flexibility in mind the next time you assault a large group, and remember the value of patience too. Now, Coral always says a little patience goes a long way. Our rescued brethren and new allies will help us resupply behind enemy lines, and that means I can make sure you can be rewarded for your risk. Or for the risk you took today. Those Sunspears you rescued have set up shop in the command post. You can check in with them at any time. Okay. Noise. The Act Man. ADHD. What? that's a funny tag for their... I wonder what it actually stands for. For their guild. Ooh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Guild training. Does he have anything new for us? Ooh, what's this? Putrid flesh. Destroy one of your undead servants. Inflicts disease. How much money do I have? Yeah, I'll just unlock it. Only one skill. That was only the one skill. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm excited to use Ravenous Gaze, actually, more than anything. Hero skill. Elementalist? I think I have all of these. Just not on this character, that's why you can grab it. But I think I have them already unlocked on the account. I do have a profession changer, but I have all the professions locked. Because I went to Great Temple of Balthasar to do that. Because I was trying out the Dervish build in the earlier times, the Soul Taker and a Scythe, which didn't turn out too well, so I stopped doing that. I kept killing myself by accident because it sacrificed too much health. You can't just run off. Okay, he always says that. Building a base, the interrogation. I've received word that Nareshi has captured a Kournan scout and is holding him on the Marga coast. Right now, we must gather as much intelligence on our enemies as possible. What they know about us and what they know about our operations. I need you to interrogate Nareshi's captured scout and learn what the Kournan army knows. You up for this? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Let's do it. I like it. Okay, so it tells me to go back to Sunspear Sanctuary. So I guess Oh, we can also go into... If we're going to Marga Coast, we are also going to go by Ronjok, right? So... I think if there's a quest there as well, we'll do that one as well. Alright, this is one of the more annoying portals to get to, because you gotta really walk. Because if you remember, when we came into here, we came in from the Marga Coast entrance, and we had to like fight all the bugs here to clear it out. And we had to like walk in, kill all those people, walk around. So yeah, that's where the exit is as well. Right. Oop, that's the wrong button. Alright, Ravenous Gaze. Let's see how you do. So this is 31 damage. Ooh, I get 2 more damage. So it will be 66 damage in total. Because half of it is lifesteal. There's a weapon guide. Chuno. There's something going on here. Elder Jonah, surely you see how much of a crisis this has become if ignored. I hear your concerns, Herdsman Zekunu, but my hands are tied. Elder Jonah, it's your duty to protect us. Why have you not pressed this issue with Captain of the Garrison? I've appealed. Oh no, this is what they said earlier. I guess when we talked to Elder Jonah before, he just like let us into the Sensual Sanctuary. Because that's the main quest, but this is actually like a side quest dialogue. I was reading this when we came here the first time last stream. Was it last stream? Maybe it was stream before that. Maybe it was last stream. I don't remember. But when I was reading this out loud, I was like, hey, what's that to do with what we're doing? But I didn't really say anything because I was just like, oh, whatever. It might be just like us walking into their conversation and they're trying to like make it so that it seems a bit more lived in, like these people exist outside of our influence kind of thing. Hey, Elder Jonah. Once every year, devout followers of Melandru must commune with the natural world. Through prayer and meditation, they receive the blessing of Melandru and further their talents. Now that she has returned, Milani must undergo this ritual. Our crops depend heavily on water from the Elan tributaries and from our deep wells. Lately, we have fallen on dry, tough times. Perhaps she could find the cause of the recent drought. To make matters worse, the lands have grown dangerous, what with Varish's increased military presence and the non-hostile local flora and fauna. Would you protect Milani while she makes her journey through Marga Coast? I guess I'm gonna accept this, but Milani's not on the team right now, so we'll have to zone back at some point and do this at some point, but we'll focus on other stuff. I guess we won't focus on that one at the moment. I'm well aware of our duties to feed the garrison here, and never have I complained before, but lately the soldiers there have gotten out of hand. They've been demanding far more of my herd than ever before. I even saw one of them using my cattle for target practice. At this rate, the entire village will starve come winter. I'm afraid that because the herd grazes so often, or so close to the garrison, the cattle make easy, tempting targets. Please seek out herdsman Menosi in the shadow of the fort and help him protect my herd as they move to safer pastures. Okay, so neither of these two are the capture signet quest. So maybe it's this one. Go away! This capture signet, you get Kournan core and it requires Koss though. Go away! We don't need your help. My might alone is more than enough to defend the village. Besides, you've only made things worse. With all the trouble you Sunspears churned up, the garrison's pet beast got loose, now is terrorizing the villagers and eating our livestock. You want to help? Rid us of that menace. You don't know how to catch a beast? Do I have to tell you everything? Get some hunk of fresh meat and use as bait. Place the flesh in the cage by the water in Arkjock Ward. Then the beast smells a free meal. It'll reel its ugly head and then you lop it off. Now, get going. Me? I must protect the village and show the lovely Milani how dedicated I am. Oh no! I guess if you're kind of paying, I don't know if they've suggested it yet, but I think Koss like really likes Milani, right? So he's got a romantic rival here. But he's not on the team, so we can't do Drakes in a cage either. We'll just do building the base. Okay. There's no other quest givers here. I'm gonna do a quick run around. I might as well wait. Guardsman. No, I don't think he gives us anything. Might as well grab the bounty from this person too then. Okay, it's for Kournans. Right. Yes, Kournans. Perfect. Perfect. Actually, the command post. So in the base. So there's 2 more. Let's try and finish the command post. And then we'll see where we're at. See if I should end the stream right now. Yeah. Ravenous. Yays. Nice. How's Zed's shadow hoof? He looks like he's doing okay. He's got a bit of overcast, but it's slowly going away. Let's not go that way. We don't really actually want to go to... Ooh, there's a water increase. We don't actually want to go into the fortress. Kill insects. Okay, so I got 2 bounties. So more killing, better. Go for this guy. Hiya! Yeah. Ravenous gaze. Ooh, that's really satisfying. Oh, I think Icy Veins and the other. Since this is just like you press the button and you immediately get the effect, or I guess after the cast you get the effect. I think this is a little bit more satisfying than casting like the other Icy Veins, Putrid Bile, and what was the last one? Putrid Bile. Isn't there one more? Is it this one? Yeah, Rising Bile, Putrid Bile, and Icy Veins. When you have all 3 of these on a target and it dies, that's when you get like the big explosion. Uh-oh. That's when you get the big explosion, and that's pretty satisfying. But this one is like you immediately just get 2 numbers pop up. One being the health steal and one being the damage. But then like when you hit 2 people you get 4, so it's just like seeing the numbers like is satisfying. That part of my gamer brain is really pumping the dopamines when I see that happen. And it's like immediate too. It's just like you press the button and it happens. Whereas the other one, there's a bit more anticipation. You have to at least kill the target before, and hopefully they all stay in that formation for it to affect everyone. But that other one, oh no, this is also nearby, so this is actually a pretty big area effect as well. Ooh, I really like this one. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Tar Heel, for recommending this one. You seem to be really influencing my gameplay for the better. It's been really good. Okay, we got Nareshi here. And Keter. Keter. There you are, Ayuinu. Just in time. I was afraid I'd be forced to sully my blade on the prisoner's throat. He's been making quite a ruckus. Alright. We must move carefully. There are Kournans patrols everywhere. We lucked out with this one, Ayuinu. I caught him a long ways away from his company, snooping around an overturned wagon, searching for loot. Sadly for him, the only thing he found was the blade of my knife pressed against his throat. I think I've ruffled his feathers enough that he'll be willing to talk. He's been crying and blubbering for the last hour or 2. Okay. I'll tell you anything you want. Just whatever you do, don't hurt me. I'm allergic to pain. Interesting. So if I smack you, you'll get into anaphylaxis, and that is painful, so it triggers more anaphylaxis. Damn, that's tragic. Please don't let that woman hurt me. I'll tell you everything I know. Just keep her and that dagger away from me. Oh, what are you doing here? Dagger? She has a bow. Or are they suggesting that she has like a side weapon that's a dagger? But that doesn't fit the ranger. But I guess we can always just equip like whatever as well. What are you doing out here? My unit received report that a group of peasants was tending to injured Sunspears. We went to investigate, but found the Sunspears had all died of their wounds. We arrested the peasants for aiding and abetting the enemy. My company sent me to the garrison to get instructions on what to do with the traitors. Along the way, I saw an overturned wagon and decided to investigate. While I was rummaging, that ruffian of yours jumped me with her knife drawn. She threatened to kill me if I made a peep. How many men were in your unit? We're just a small scout patrol, including me. There are 8 of us. Where's your unit now? They're just north of here, back where I left them, holding the prisoners. Why do you want to know? You're not going to kill them, are you? Oh, let's talk about something else. Have you seen any other Sunspears? That group was the only one. I heard that most who survived the battle have been captured or found dead. Those still alive are being held in the garrisons. The more important ones end up in Koss prison. That's all I know. Okay, I don't have any more questions for you. I answered all your questions, but please don't hurt me. As he looks at us, weapon drawn. We must move carefully. There are Kournan patrols everywhere. All right, Ayuwinyum, you'd better go rescue those captured peasants. Stay alert. That scout may have fed you bait. What do you want me to do with this guy? Kill him. He's useless to us now. Blindfold him, take him out into the wilderness, and set him free. By the time he makes it back to his unit, we'll be long gone. We gonna be ruthless here? This is like for role-playing purposes only. I don't think it really matters what you choose. But what would Ayuwinyum choose? I think Ayuwinyum would just kill him. We've killed so much Kournans as it is, right? We are at war with them, or with their people. And even if he like asks us and pleads to us, like at some point, if this war keeps going, we are gonna meet again, and we are. It's either gonna be him or us, right? Unless he like quits the army and like, I don't know, runs away or something, like defects. Is that the word, defect? What's the word when you like run away and abandon your post, go AWOL? But I feel like I would like to believe that if we tell her to blindfold him and take him out and set him free, she'll just kill him anyway, since she's probably at the same kind of mindset where it's like, he's a Kournan, we're gonna have to deal with him again at some point. And what if he knows, because he knows who we are, he has like a bit of he can like kind of like track us down or something, and it'll bring more trouble to all of us if we let him alive, kind of thing, right? But yeah, we'll just kill him. Wait, what? I'll lead him someplace quiet and get it over with. Come with me, fool. Promise not to scream and I'll make it quick and painless. No! Don't leave me here with that woman. She has murder in her eyes. As they walk, it looks like they're going on a date. They're having like a nice stroll together. Okay, you guys have fun now. Don't do anything too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Alright. I wonder if you follow them, she literally does like, you get to see a little animation where she actually like kills them. Wait, what? Are you actually gonna kill him? I'm actually kind of curious how this ends. You're letting him escape. Excuse me? Nareshi? I guess kill these guys. Yeah. Actually, we should kill this guy first. This one. This game's. This is actually really good, since this is the only thing that actually sacrifices health, and it like heals me instantly when I use it. It actually negates any like negative stuff, effects of this Awakening of the Light. Okay, where is Nareshi? He's getting further and further away, Nareshi. Are you giving him a chance? You like the thrill of the hunt? Is that what's going on? What are you doing? Scavenger's Focus? You're busy casting Scavenger's Focus on yourself and you're letting him escape? He's about to get into Nundu Bay, Nareshi. I thought I told you to go kill him. Hello? Keter? Can I kill you? Come on. He's gonna like report back and they're gonna come back at us. He knows where we came from. He can kind of help. Oh, he's gone. He's gonna help the Kournans isolate where we are. To triangulate where our base is. I guess they're both just going in there. Are they saying that Nareshi is like, they're all going to Nundu Bay and they're gonna kill him and throw him in the river or throw him into the sea or something? I don't know. I'm now curious what would have happened if I said to like leave him alive. Would Nareshi would be like, ugh, I don't like that. I'm gonna do whatever I want to him. And you can't do anything about it. Or would she be like, ugh, okay, fine, whatever. You're the leader here, I'll follow your orders. Alright, we gotta go up here. I don't know. I guess I wasted a lot of time following Nareshi. Iswan. Look alive, we're under attack! Well, keep them away from the prisoners! Where are the prisoners? There's 3 of them. Ooh, okay, that's not a target for that ability, unfortunately. Ooh, look at that! That was nice. Can I do that again? Please let me do it again. Yes! Ooh. Thank you for freeing us! The guards were discussing new, painful ways to kill us before you arrived. We were arrested for helping injured Sunspears. We didn't know they were outlaws. By slaughtering the guards and breaking us free from shackles, our saviors have made outlaws of us all. Don't be so quick to thank them. Megan. Do they have anything else to say? Now they're off. Lead the Kournan peasants to the safety of the Sunspear Sanctuary. Okay. I guess we did fight everything along the way, so it should just be a walk back. And they're not part of the party, so I think they might just be untargetable and invincible. You don't have to worry about them dying and failing the quest. Okay, we gotta lead them into Ronjok, pretty much. There's a Kournan peasant over there. Can we take out these guys and that queen? I want to use my ravenous gaze on them. My masculine gaze. My ravenous masculine gaze. My ravenous male gaze. My ravenous gay male gaze. Insect carapace. Right. And that's it. I just need to make it through those gates and we're... Uh-oh. Do you have a bug heart? As fun as Ravenous Gaze is, I think my previous build with the Icy Veins is actually a higher DPS. But this is so much more satisfying though, so I'll probably stick with this. Maybe I can make the DPS difference with some of my heroes instead. Maybe change up Heroic Ewok or something. Make her do a bit more damage. What? Mini bossy. Oh yeah, if you run in before this thing updates, you would have to redo this whole thing again when you zone back out. This place is hidden well. I never knew its existence. Let's hope that means the military doesn't know about it either. I'm sure it's safer in here than out there in the open. Now that we're outlaws, there's no place safe for us. Man, what a pessimist. What a weirdo pessimist. Okay. Alright, Lonai, we finished another one of your crazy base building quests. The information you've extracted from the scouts have already proven worthwhile. Those rescued peasants have useful skills. One of them is a master of dye. Another is an animal tamer. The last one, I'm not so sure about. He's an extremely skilled rune enchanter, but seems reluctant to be here or get involved with our cause. Rune enchanter? What does a rune enchanter do? Like a rune person? A rune merchant? All of those you rescued have set up under the tent in the command post. Check in with them anytime if you need their services. Okay. Let's go check them out. Oh, Zed hasn't actually leveled up yet. I was saying like, oh, they level up so fast, and now I'm like impatient with them. Okay. Base building, the meeting. If we're to have a chance against Varish and her troops, we'll need to win over the Kournan commoners. Luck is on our side, it seems, as Scholar approaches Nareshi in an attempt to establish contact with... An old Scholar approaches Nareshi in an attempt to establish contact with us. This Scholar, Kerendu, is a well-respected man amongst the Kournans. He believes we share a common enemy in Varish. He and his two sons have arranged a meeting in the Sunward Marshes to discuss his stance. If we can convince Kerendu and his sons to join us, it should increase our support in Kournan. It is crucial that you rendezvous with Kerendu as quickly as possible. Can you do it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can, Dunkoro. Anything for you. Anything for you. Alright. Ooh, there's more people here now. Ah, Dye Trader, Rune Trader, and wait, who was the last guy? Was it this person? No, that's the person we saved. The armorer? The lady's an armorer? Oh yeah, the lady's an armor person. Wait, didn't I talk to an armor person earlier? No, that's not the lady. There was a Dye Trader, the Rune Trader that doesn't want anything to do with us. These two were Sunspears that we saved. Oh, okay. The lady was a rare materials trader. Okay. From the last like battle preparation. Okay, so yeah, this place is getting more populated. We're making friends along the way. Oh, it's not that far away. Yeah, I should still probably grab this. You have a yes. Yeah, let's not fight those. Ah! Ah! I'm getting like interrupted really quickly. Yeah! Ravenous gaze. Ravenous gaze. We got some other aggro over here. The gaze of the hungry, the look of a hungry person. You're a random rock here. Whoa, what happened to the level of detail of that? It looks so weird. We were so close to it and it didn't change. Yeah. Ravenous gaze. Necrosis. Alright. Ah, look at here. Mubata. Cindy. Rendu. Hey guys. War Marshal Varish may succeed at hiding her intentions from the people of Kournan, but as a scholar I have learned to read between the lines. History shows that every revolution begins with a few brave souls willing to sacrifice everything for the good of the people. So you're with the Sunspears responsible for all this disruption around Kournan lately. My name is Karendu, and I assure you the pleasure is all mine. War Marshal Varish, if left to her own devices, will be the end of us all. Anyone who can get her as wound up as you have is a friend in my books. Our history is rife with tyrants who, in the name of a cause they believe in, deliver pain and suffering to the people. I see these same patterns in our beloved War Marshal. I cannot stand idly by watch as our people are fed to the bellies of the beasts. My son, Mutaba and Cindy, have come pledged their service to you. Uh-oh. Ravenous gaze. Wait, ravenous gaze. Oh, that's pretty satisfying. Ravenous gaze. I shout out my elite skill now, like anime character. This is just my only 5% of my final power level. Okay, what did they say here? Is that a smell of rotten spies on the loose? Quickly, over there. The only good spy is a dead spy, Bale always says. Let's bring him their corpses as a gift. Be careful, Sinbi. You're no warrior. Did you see that? I told you I could fight. I saw you almost get yourself killed. You should let others here do the fighting, Sinbi. I won't hide behind a book like you, Mubata. Enough, both of you. We need to leave before more troops discover us. Okay. I guess these two was before the fight, and then Sinbi afterwards was after the fight. That looks so funny. That looks so funny. I don't know what's up with the level of detail, distancing, loading for that, but it just looks like a weird pixelated thing. Because the things are really far away. Maybe if I think back in the days, like this was about the maximum you can zoom out of your character. So you probably, maybe that, like, oh, look at the level of detail of that is still like really high though from this far away. Yeah, it's not changing. But yeah. Yeah, at some point they made it so that you can zoom way further and you can see more. But there was a point of time when, like, looking around, your character like covered a lot of the screen. Thank you, friend, for giving us this opportunity to strike at the War Marshal. I promise you, it is a decision you will not regret. Did they say anything else? No, they're just walking through. They're walking through, they're walking through. Alright. Lodi, I think we finished setting up the base. Reanimated waffle, said Idolin. Karendu and his son will most certainly prove to be vital allies. If we stick to a solid plan, I believe we may succeed in resisting Barish. Once word spread that Karendu is with us, we'll have many who are sympathetic to our cause out in the countryside. The family has taken refuge in the command post. If you need anything from them, you can speak to them there. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Command post is complete. It took a second for that to like register. That's pretty cool. Maybe that's intentional, so you don't get like overwhelmed. Looks like we are doing well. Thanks to you. We have enough supplies to last for quite some time now. Sure, we're still outnumbered and, for all intents and purposes, surrounded, but Varys hasn't found us, and we can hold out for as long as we need to finish this once and for all. Boom. Does she give us any more quests? No, guess not. Let's get rid of Acolyte Jin. Let's give her Scar Jojo. And we'll add Koss. Koss and Milani both need to be on the team, right, for the quest that we got. I don't want to get rid of Heroic Ewok. The incoming and the fallback is so good. Okay. Just for this. Ah, she's got fallback. That's a little bit nice. Guess I'll put this here. Is that any good? Probably not. It is max though, but requirement is 11 axe max, so it's not really worth keeping around, I think. Okay. Alright. Done Koro. Does Zed have any quests for us? No, he doesn't. Alani's here, but she has no quests for us. Interesting. I wonder why, like, the other heroes and stuff isn't somewhere around here. Only these guys. Right. A Koro? A little recon, a foolhardy father. Can't just run off. Okay. A little recon. Required hero Koss. Not done Koro. A fool's luck. Koss's elixir. Interesting. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do now, I guess. It's like almost 3 hours. Can we fit something else in? Can we do one of these? Where do they want me to go for this? Our Arc Jock Ward. I think for like some of the ones where it's just like go get 5 things and then kill an animal, I'll probably just do off stream. This doesn't really matter in terms of the story that's going on, but like some of this other stuff that is like specifically from Dunkoro and from Koss, I feel like it builds up their character and gives us more context as to what kind of person they are and what their hopes and dreams are, what they want to do, what the different like stories that happen for them. So these ones I'll probably do on a stream, and we'll probably wait for next stream. I think I'm just gonna end things here. This is probably a good place to end it. Next stream, I think what I'm gonna do is more like hero related quests. So what are all the quests that Dunkoro is offering, all the quests that Koss is offering. Hopefully in between streams I would like explore a bunch and see if there's any quest givers in the actual zones themselves, but yeah, like the ones that are here. But I might also try and explore some of the other zones too. I don't think I can actually go back in here yet. I'll explore some of these other zones off stream, and hopefully maybe even get Zed Shadowhoof here, who's currently named Centaur Elementalist, because there's a Zed Shadowhoof over there. Maybe try and get him a level 20 as well, and actually give him a proper attribute line, attribute split. Oop. Attribute, like, give it actual stuff. I don't know. Maybe we can change his build a little. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully we can do a bunch of quests that are related to these characters, and we learn more about them and what's going on in this area. And then we can maybe do this as well, and then see where we're at for the next one. And yeah. I'm still kind of curious. Where's the capture signet quest? But for some reason, I seem to remember the capture signet quest was like later on in a later area. But I might be just remembering incorrectly. Yeah. I guess this is all I have for you for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being in chat. Tar Heel, as you always do, always giving me all these nice tips and stuff. Always appreciate that. And yeah, Ravenous Gaze has been really fun. I'm still really enjoying this game, even though it's like quite a while after the anniversary. The anniversary is what brought me into this game, or brought me back into this game. But now I'm like following Guild Wars news because of this, and I've been following Guild Wars 2 news. And oh man, Guild Wars 2, I mean, I have a soft spot for Guild Wars 2. I've had a lot of fun in Guild Wars 2, so I'm thinking maybe at some point, maybe I can go back into Guild Wars 2 as well, and maybe do a stream for Guild Wars 2. One of the things I wanted to maybe do was, there's like a beta event right now to try out the new Elite specializations, and I thought like, oh, maybe I can do that on stream, try out the new stuff. But I don't know, I feel like I might embarrass myself because I don't really know much about that game at this point. I've stopped playing since End of Dragons, and ever since then there's been, I think, 2 expansions since then. So I'm like very, very out of the loop, very far behind. I've fallen behind when it comes to like character builds, what's like in the meta, what like elite specializations, and like even weapons. They apparently introduced spears on land. Spears used to be just an underwater weapon, but you can use spears on land as a whole new thing. There's like so much in that game now that I'm like really looking forward to like going back in there. But I'm also really intimidated because there's like so much stuff. I feel like I get overwhelmed if I try to like start again. And then I kind of had to juggle this game with that game, and I feel like my brain would explode if I try to remember all the stuff that's going on all the time. But yeah, alrighty, I'm gonna end the stream now. Thanks for watching. I gotta go now. Hope to see you next time. Bye. I'll do a slash wave. Bye. Oh no, Milani waved back. That's hilarious. Anyways, bye-bye.